Hey, what up, everybody? Oh, we do not have our host on cam, but
Oh, he's
welcome.
here though.
Oh, he's here. All right, we got the audio. I love it. All right, welcome to week three.
We're doing a throwback here, I think, to a jersey reveal.
Nice. I like it. But yeah, welcome to the Heart of Fantasy, week three. We are 33 minutes from the 1 p.m. kickoff, so this is going to be a fast-paced show full of random, exciting content. I'm excited. I got a late start to my day. I don't know about everybody else out there. I'm guessing a lot of yard work's been done. I'm guessing a lot of coffee's been drunk. And now it's the time for us. Yeah, now it's the time for us to make the make or break decisions for our lineups. But yeah, so I'm starting off in the hole. I've got a depressed feeling about this week three, so I'm gonna need my co-host to kind of pick up the energy on this.
Well, you know what? Then let's just do the jersey reveal right now here.
Let's get it.
I've already seen what you're wearing. You got the King Henry. Right?
I'm going King Henry. It's the fallback. Okay. We need a 30 piece out of him today, so you gotta rock the jersey.
Around, in this league long ago, you would know something about this little number here. And we're throwing it back.
Oh man!
Both franchises to be repping. You know, it's craziness.
That's just
talk about last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say that answers the question. That answers the Juju question in chat from last week, which was.
It might address it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we were wondering why he was even on the roster, and I said because he's got one of the freshest, cleanest jerseys I've ever seen. And actually, I mean, this is another. I mean, besides Henry needing to go off for me, I mean, my Steelers dude, if Justin Fields comes out and does his thing, then I got a chance too. But we are on the Patriots cleanup crew right now. We're cleaning up the mess that the Patriots left us. And it's a short show, so let's dive right in. We're going.
You're on the cleanup crew for Thursday Night Football. Let me just start with that.
Dude.
It's often disappointing.
It was pathetic. I've got my RB1 essentially. I mean, I guess we can call him RB2 since I got Henry, or James Conner. But we got 0.3 points out of Stevenson. And watching the game, he broke his pinky, or he injured his hand. And he had about 2 points at that point, and that was in the end of the first quarter. And I was like, no way, dude, he's gonna end the day with 2 points. This is the worst thing ever. He better get back in the game. He gets back in the game, which is beautiful, fighting through the hand injury. But then all he does is come in, lose a fumble, and don't get any other burns. So I was like, if he just left the game injured, I would be up 1.7 points or whatever. Oh, so it was just, it's a nice life lesson that careful what you wish for. Because honestly, I would have taken 2 points. I had another abysmal start with Hunter Henry. I think I left the show on Thursday saying he's getting 10 targets, right? And I was like, I'm starting the guy that's getting 10 targets. He ended with 3 targets, I think. 3 targets, but to be fair, Brissett only threw the ball a handful of times because they just didn't have the ball. I mean, this was me just being overconfident in the hometown team, which kills me. But they've looked all right in games 1 and 2. We just got Aaron Rodgers, however you want to put it, but yeah, he took the ball and kept it. But anyway, so now we're chasing upside. All right, so we've got some. I mean, I guess I did have a quarterback controversy because Justin Fields has been a game manager, and I need points. So I'm like, okay, maybe do I just throw somebody else out there? To throw somebody else out there is Bo Nix against Tampa, which means he's going to be chasing, but he just hasn't proven that he's going to be scoring touchdowns, I guess, right? He's 0-4. It's not somebody I can start. And Fields is an upside play with his scrambling ability. It's just he's got on the Chargers defense, he's got edge rushers. He's got Khalil Mack and Bosa. I don't forget which Bosa. But we've got those two coming off the edge. So I'm just like, all right, geez, dude. Justin Fields is either it's going to force him out of a pocket and scramble, which will be helpful for fantasy, or he's just going to be getting sacked 8 times today. And this will be a 50-point week out of my team. But anyway, we're riding with Justin Fields in 3 leagues. Start-sit conversation.
In leagues, he said.
In a lot of leagues, yeah. Start-sit conversation for me isn't much this week. Unless I wanted to do something drastic like sit Metcalf for Whittington. What is it, Jordan? Yeah, Jordan Whittington. Because I think this is my start of the week. I've got Whittington starting in a couple leagues. Just I can't bench Metcalf for him. I can't bench Evans. I can't bench Diggs because I'm thinking Diggs is going off this week too. So really not much start-sit discussion, but I do have a defense controversy. So help me out with this one, dude. I talked highly about Cincy on Thursday, thinking that Jaden Daniels was a little banged up. We might be able to take advantage as a defense. But then I found out it was Monday night. So Jaden Daniels' first primetime game, right? I don't know. It just got me nervous. It got me nervous that him and McLaurin are going to figure it out this week, and Cincy's going to look stupid. So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on this Monday night game, because it is. I might be running for a waiver defense on the live show in the next 2 seconds.
Well, I would say most people will bet against what you just said. Would you agree with that?
Right, rookie's first time on prime time. Yeah, I guess. All right.
They have nothing special at all.
All right, and right.
Not that I'm in any defense, anything about it, but
it's good. It's a good defense though. Like as I looked into it, it's not a bad defense. They've been getting run on. So Brian Robinson, what's the running back? I forget his name, but if he goes off and he just dominates possession,
I would be surprised. But then again, who knows?
You know, I like it. I like your confidence in. I mean, the rookie. Yeah, in this. I'm so torn, man. I have been all morning too. I think that's why it's been a tough morning. This guy is. He doesn't seem to be rattled. Like he seems uber confident. But I guess we're gonna see, because something told me to play Cincy's D, so I'm just gonna run with it. And that's really it for my team. I do not have many start-sit decisions. And we've got a question on chat, so let's dive into that. Aaron Jones or J.K. Dobbins? I'm surprised you're even asking that question, just because Dobbins is the best running back in the league, right? So Dobbins is number 5 overall back. Let's go into the matchup. I mean, how's Jones been playing? Dude, I mean, Jones is no slouch. RB2 numbers. Going against Houston, going against Pitt. Ooh, okay, interesting. Because, I mean, I've got on my card here one call out, which is game of the week, and this is my game of the week right here. This is Houston, Minnesota.
Game of the week.
I don't think there's gonna be anything more exciting to watch than.
On in sound and sponsor game of the week.
Oh man, we need graphic guys. We need some people to give us graphics. Oh man. But yeah.
But they're bringing the game of the week match. It's sick. Trev, great question here.
Yeah. So.
Wait, hold on. Let me respond to Trev in the chat real quick.
I think I'll say the one reason I don't want to start Jones. And it's this man right here, dude, and it's great. Look at this. Look at his mean mugging face, dude. They got a player named Jalen Petrie on that Houston defense. I think he's potentially the best defensive player in football right now. And so Aaron Jones, I don't think is going to be the start if you're just thinking about his carries. He's going to be a good start if this is a shootout, which I think it's going to be. And he's just going to be leaking out of the backfield and then just making stuff happen. I see Petrie and some of the other D-backs stepping in and preventing Jones from actually being able to do that. So with that, what's that?
He's a D-back?
Yeah, strong safety.
Whoa. You think he's like prime Jamal Adams? Is that what you're calling this performance?
No, because Jamal Adams wasn't as good in coverage. This dude's faster. This dude's smarter. Anyway, so, you know, keep an eye out for this guy. Watch him shut down Aaron Jones on a couple plays, and you're going to be like, damn, that kid knew what he was talking about. So, yeah, roll out Dobbins. That's my suggestion, but let's hear it from you.
I want to start this off by saying, what up, champ? Here to drink. Winner of the 8 o'clock tournament last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Move me to the bench. I don't even know what to think about that.
You're out there running with Tusk on offense on the second team. But,
great job, though.
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, Trev, I think he's rolling with Dobbins. I mean, you can't not. And I really wouldn't be too scared of the Steelers' defense. I think I'm starting them in the league. But honestly, the Harbaugh effect running the football looks pretty good to start off. So why not keep running that train, right? I mean, just ride on it to victory.
What is he averaging per carry? He's averaging 10 yards per carry, dude. Yeah, like best player in the league right now. So like, yeah, I think play him. Like that's weird that his snap. I mean, he's only playing 50% snap share, but honestly, that's helping him, dude. That means every time he's out there, he's fresh.
Good. Any other questions?
Yeah, keep the questions rolling in. Roll out Dobbins. And we got to go to your start sits here. It's great. That was a.
Can I throw this in your head real quick? Why not start your? Why not make your defensive start? Pick him up on waivers against Justin Fields, the Chargers. I know you're.
Yeah. Okay. Good question. Wow. Beautiful question. Okay, because I was sitting there, right, and I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, I can hedge my bet right now. Sorry, this is not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Anyway, we don't need the visual. But yeah, all right, hedge my bet. I've got Fields going up against a really good defense. I got to start Fields because my quarterback situation stinks. So why not bring in a defense that if they sack Fields, which I think is going to happen, I get points for that, right? And I was looking, dude, I'm in a hole. I'm in a big hole in this matchup right now. So I need everything to go my way. Like I think if I was up 10, if I was like had a decent play out of my Patriots, then I could hedge my bet, and I think like my ceiling would be lower, my floor would be higher, and I would be good. But now I think I just have to say, okay, Fields, you have to beat this defense, or I lose. So like with that mindset, I was like, all right, the defense has to get shredded, or I'm losing anyway. So let's bring in a defense that, if Fields does shred the Chargers, might actually also get me some points. What do you think about that logic?
Well, I brought up the question, man.
Yeah, I didn't want to hedge my bet because I don't have the luxury to do it. I think I've just got I've got to chase the perfect scenario for the rest of my team.
You can't just put another 0 up. I get it.
Yes, but I love the thought because I was just like, hey, why not? That's gonna be a great watch for me. I'm gonna watch Fields get sacked and be like, all right, that's a point. Let's go, But I can't do it. I think I need both quarterback and defense to go my way. And if that somehow happens with those two, then I'm wrong, and that's fine. I've been wrong before. I thought it was a lock that the Pats were going to beat the Jets. So, but yeah, good question. All right, let's move on to yours. Actually, we got any other cues? Oh, questions. Got you. I see the chat. All right, league.
Well,
here's your squad for all the world to see.
Kicker, you trusting him? You like that guy?
Who?
Narvison? I might have to bring back something. If we're doing throwback day, I might have to bring back something from last year. The kicker triangulation method.
Wow, I forgot about triangulation.
Remember that one?
I actually don't love Narvison because he's a rookie and he's missed 2 kicks in 2 weeks, and they don't have their starting quarterback. It's just It's been working for me, so I'm not changing it. It's one of those. But kicker of the week is Fairbairn, obviously.
Next week we'll have a little more data behind it next week. Week 3, then we can maybe start the
Yeah, I think that's smart. That's smart.
All right, yeah, we can look at my team now.
And kickers have been crazy too because I mean everybody's been drilling 50-yarders except for one guy. Justin Tucker is the only guy that's not confident from 50 plus right now, and that is wild. So I don't even know what type of world we're in, but here we are. So let's make the best of it. All right, here's your lineup coming on screen. There it is.
Let's start talking obviously about this matchup here against Jacksonville for Josh Allen and the rest of the Bills. Let's get that out of the way first.
Hold on, we got a second Monday night game? Is that what's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 Monday nights.
2 Monday nights. And they both look like rain.
Huh?
They both look like rain. And I got a little storm cloud on them.
I see a little storm cloud. I haven't checked out the weather report. But either way, it doesn't even matter. The rain will probably even help with this. I just see some pretty crazy, chaotic Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, Bucks, Bills, crazy first of the doubleheader Monday Night Football games. I could see it being real fun. A lot of fantasy points. That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
That's what everyone's hoping for, dude.
That's what the people want.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what we're hoping for. Zach Moss versus Washington. You, for some reason, think that they're going to go off.
I can't tell you what I think. I'm nervous. But if my defensive play works, Zach Moss is going to eat. So, like, there's no way defense works and Zach Moss doesn't. So, if you want to jump with...
He's an okay start this week. I feel like the Bengals could definitely get up big. He's been the primary back.
80% snap share last week. In the win, right? No, they lost to KC by a field goal, but it was a great game.
Yep. But they're in a desperate place, so that's why I see them exploding here on Monday night. You don't. Well, you potentially don't. You seem a little fearful about it.
Yeah, it could go either way, dude. I can't. I wouldn't put my money on this one.
And we even mentioned it week 1, and it wasn't too long until all of a sudden Bucky Irving snuck his way into the starting lineup.
He's there, dude.
And we're going with, I would say now, the
can't trust Jeff again.
No, can't trust. He is going to be filling in the Mostert role, right? I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it at all. What I am trusting is now Bucky Irving. We get a split. I'm hoping for a split. You like that?
He's working his way up, 31% to 35%, and he's rookie. It makes sense he's going to get. All right.
I know. Frank in the chat might say something crazy about this because he loves him. He loves Bucky. We know Bucky. Bucky's hardworking. We mentioned that week 1, the hardest worker. We're going to give him a start, you know?
Oh, is White limited?
Who else would you go with? Gus Edwards?
Oh, dude, Rachaad White's got a groin.
No,
okay. Yeah, I mean, he's good to go. He's playing, but you never know.
Wow. He's got a groin?
Groin injuries are tough, man. For a guy that's getting tackled and brought to the ground and needs to run with power. Wow. Okay.
We will see Bucky in between the tackles.
Yep. You might see it.
I'm calling it 60%.
Wow.
I'm calling the lead back today.
Okay. I was gonna say I didn't love the start because I'm pulling up his face right now, dude. One of my favorite players in the league.
I get it.
Alex Singleton. Yep. He's my defensive player every week in a league that I got to start defensive players.
I recognize Singleton.
Oh yeah, dude. He was on the Eagles for a while. I loved him there.
When they were considered like the worst defense ever because of what happened in Miami, I saw Singleton the next week making the plays. I'm like, how are these guys not bad?
Yeah. What was this? Was this the team? Oh right, this was the team that they put up 70 on, right, last year.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No, but he came over from the Eagles. He was a beast on the Eagles, but didn't get the respect he deserved. Came over to Denver, and he's just the guy. But then again, I mean, making tackles and then making tackles for a loss is a different thing, right? He's a good fantasy option out there, but if he's tackling Irving after a 7-yard gain, then it's the start to make. So I agree with you here. With White's injury, Bucky Irving's a great start. And we got another chant conversation in the chat. I'm loving it. I'm jealous. I'm taking it as an opportunity to work harder. Yeah, man, that's I don't even know what to say to that comment.
That's a low blow. Honestly, I'll say it.
All right, let's keep it moving.
That's a low blow. That's awesome, though. That's good. That's what we need in the chat. I like that one.
We have 14 minutes. 14 minutes until game time.
Devontae Adams. Most people are sweating it out. I feel calm for some reason here in Dynasty League this week. I don't know. 12 targets last week. That's why we're feeling a little more comfortable.
In a dome against Carolina.
Yep. Very true. Very true. Very true. And we also, get him cooking. George Pickens, he at least looks like the only receiver on the team, so feed him. That's all I'll say. Maybe start pushing the ball downfield a little bit.
Well, he ran into Denver last week, who they've got an awesome D-back that Mike Evans is going to embarrass this week, but he did his thing against George Pickens. So. And
he did his thing against DK.
Yeah, exactly, right, yeah. So, I mean.
So, you think Evans is going to just break that down?
I think so, I mean, we'll see what happens, but Metcalf and Pickens are great, but yeah, I guess we'll see.
The thing is just,
I would expect a rebound out of this guy.
The offense doesn't look great yet, 2 wins, they've gotten the job done. But as far as having anyone on as a skill position, and you're going with Fields, he might be the one to do it because he can run in for touchdowns, So he might give you
Yeah.
at least some sort of floor. It's tough to
Dude, he likes Pickens, man. You can tell. And dude,
narrative today.
say that again.
Can we change that narrative today?
Yes.
Can
Let's
Justin
do it.
Fields really just show that he is a deadly as a passer?
Please. Yeah, dude, and he is. I mean, he's not like the greatest passer, but he can throw the deep ball. He can throw it as good as anyone. His college highlight tape was exclusively the deep ball.
But you know what? I'm gonna. I mean, that helps with Pickens, but I'm tired of the narrative of just like he doesn't have a crazy volume, so
Okay.
it's tough to trust him. So it is a scare, honestly, starting him every week.
11 targets.
The the high lows you experience, But he is the number one, so let's make it look like he's a number one, a Steelers
Exactly.
number one. How about that? We're wearing the Steelers. What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's Pittsburgh's time right now.
It is Pittsburgh's time right now. And
shout out to all y'all out there in Pittsburgh. Let's go. It's the 1 o'clock, dude. Like I'm gonna have 2 games going. I'm gonna be having Red Zone on the big screen, and on my iPad next to me, I'm gonna be having Pittsburgh. I'm watching every snap of that game.
there we go. Right.
So I'm excited.
Here's my question.
This is wild.
Approaching 10 minutes left.
Keon Coleman. This is wild. What do we do? Is this what we're getting to? I'm dying. The Keon Coleman selection in the starting lineup is killing me.
That's a lot.
What a terrifying line, dude. 91% snap share, 1 target in week 2.
Yeah. Well,
Week 2 was a mess. Week 2 was a mess.
Week 2 sucked. Thanks, Thursday Night Football. Week 2. Let's check out week 2 for Kincaid. Was barely out there too. Fantasy.
42, but dude, he only played 42% of the snaps. Why is that? Did they not trust him? Oh, okay, right, because they ended up.
I'm pretty sure they were up like 3 scores in the second quarter.
Do they have somebody else? Do they have somebody else that comes in on run plays though?
They have what's his name?
Yeah, Dawson Knox. 53% of snaps.
Yep. I mean, it's a guy that you just if we go with the Bills Mafia strategy, we're rolling with him. I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, that's easy. Keep him out there.
Mark Andrews. Let's talk about Mark Andrews. Not all what we want to see here to start the year. Last week, at least 5 targets, at least something. Here against Dallas. Dallas got bullied by the Saints. We predicting they get bullied again here by Baltimore, right?
See, I don't even want to say that because I need 1 more week because the Saints are playing this week. This is such a good test. I remember seeing this earlier. The Saints matched up against Philly, right? I've been saying Philly is one of the worst defenses out there. I think the Saints defense is also kind of trash. So I was immediately like, you need to roll all your Saints because they're going to keep doing what they're doing. But then I started to realize that I was like, they've kind of been running a quick hitting offense, which means they're not on the field all that much. They're just hitting these big plays for touchdowns. And Philly's ground attack is great. So we might just see the Jets-Pats situation all over again, which means Philly's going to have 75% of time of possession, and your New Orleans offensive players, if they don't hit on their big plays, then they're in trouble. But then again, I think they can hit on their big plays against Philly's defense. So I'm still rolling out my Saints. But I think after week 3, I'm going to realize, I think we're all going to learn a bit more about who the Saints team is, if they can actually be consistent on offense.
Baltimore's projected to be better than the Saints for sure, even still going down the road, and they're 0-2.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to smash Dallas. I think Dallas, unfortunately, has to have some sort of response too. But
and yeah, Drake Reynolds, yes, Eagles defense blows, but I will say their offense is their best defense, if that makes any sense, right? Their ground attack ability to keep time of possession might actually help their defense. But yeah, I don't think you're questioning the Mark Andrews start today. I think he's going to do great.
I think he's going to do great.
I'm nervous about any. Dude, actually, we don't know, dude. I hate to keep saying we don't know, but guys, this is prep for week 3. All right, Week 1 we always know is trash. Doesn't mean anything in fantasy. Week 2 you like to start to think you know what's going on, and then boom, injuries. We had 10 superstars get injured in week 2. So, and I think none of them happened on my team. So I'm crazy grateful for that. But right, I mean it's tough to make these calls. If you're sweating it out, ask us questions. But I think you start Mark Andrews, even though we don't know who Baltimore is. But yeah, dude, you've got 2 questionable, maybe not questionable, but Keon Coleman and Gabe Davis in your starting lineup. Who is this over? Who else could you start in their spot?
Gabe Davis in the flex. That's the only question we got lined up.
All right, well, we got 8 minutes, but he's playing on Monday. Oh, okay.
In the revenge game. What do you think about that at Buffalo?
I'm not buying the Gabe Davis revenge game.
So, I mean, the thing we like here, 94, 95% snap.
Right.
Percentage.
On a team that likes to throw. Or a team that has a quarterback that's capable of throwing.
At least 7 targets last week. He really is definitely in the mix. We don't know what's up with this Jacksonville offense. If I say, like I said before, we hope for just like a crazy game Monday night. It would be nice to have some sort of Jacksonville receiver involved, right?
Yeah, dude, you got to get your. I mean, dude, wait for this man in the London game. We got to get Jacksonville into London, and then, dude, Gabe Davis is a must-start wide receiver 1 that week. I don't know what it is about Jacksonville and London, but they sling it. So
you know, it's Gabe Davis for some reason. He has like a 35-yarder and like a 25-yarder. You know,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, right. He's gonna look like Travis Hunter out there, but they're not in London this week.
Okay, so we're not in London. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not starting him over. I mean, I am starting him. Like, I'm not starting Gus Edwards over him, am I? I know you love the Gus bust, but not against Pitt.
Well, I was high on him before any football had been played. I didn't realize Dobbins was going to be that guy. Yeah, I wouldn't feel comfortable without Edwards.
Yeah.
This is killing you right here, the Keenan Allen situation, man. He needs to be in your lineup. Oh, actually, wow. Yes, I've got expected to play week 3. The Dortch was late to the injury report. They didn't even say what his injury is. Okay, so besides the injury concern, he's playing a Detroit team that is just letting slot receivers eat right now.
And, well, I'll say this. They got a great run defense, so they're probably relying on slot receivers to eat.
Who else went up against the Lions, dude? We got to keep going time check here. We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes and
how about we get to the matchup table on? I don't think it's actually a great matchup for Gabe Davis going against Buffalo secondary. They've done well.
Right. I would go Dortch over Davis because, yeah, like I just checked. I mean, the Lions have let up. I mean, it was against Cooper Kupp in week 1. They let him get to work, and then Godwin in week 2. So whoever the slot man is against this Lions defense has eaten 2 weeks in a row. Let's go to some quick analytics. Bring up Dortch. Plus matchup on his slot. So all right, so their slot corner, Robertson is getting just cooked. I would start Dortch. The rest of the defense is good though. So I mean, Dortch isn't lining up as the X or anything like that. But then we've got Davis. Gabe Davis, we've got a bad matchup, dude. Just a bad matchup.
Bad matchup. And if you just go back and actually check the lineup real quick, you'd actually see Dortch in there.
Ooh, I'm going to have to hit refresh. Oh, man.
It's always fun when you light the Dortch.
Dude, it's such when you light the Dortch with 4 minutes to go. And you don't even have to. You don't even have to, right? Because you have a lot of Monday night and late Sundays. You got almost nothing going on the 1 o'clock. You got Pickens and Irving. All right.
That's it. And it's in a couple leagues, it's like that.
Your defense is good. Your kicker's good. All right, so now it's the Keon Coleman situation, right? Is Keon Coleman a must-start for you every single week? Until when? Until when is he not?
It's on Bill's Mafia strategy, so it has to be. I mean, why wouldn't it be?
I think it has to be. Like you said.
Because what if this is the week he's got the touchdown, and you know what I mean? It's just
Dude, he's the one that plays. When there's one receiver on the field, it's him. It means he has to start making plays.
Last week was just last week,
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to be celebrating with you. It makes me want to go play Keon Coleman in one of my leagues.
Can I ask everyone here with 3 minutes left a question?
Please.
Zach Moss, Jaden Reed, Tyler Lockett. Start one.
Moss, Reed, Lockett.
Yeah, check this. Can we get our thing up there too?
Let's see. We got Reed, Moss. Lockett scares me because Smith and Jigba is just stealing his role. I think my gut told me Reed, but I think I'm just fantasizing about that. Oh, right, dude. He went off with Jordan Love and he did it with Willis. So that's scary because we got Willis again today. Lockett is actually doing okay so far against Miami. Miami should get killed in this game, right? Let's just assume that, because this Seahawks defense shouldn't allow this horrible quarterback to do much of anything. Which means you don't start Lockett. Lockett is the hero that comes in to save the quarterback when they're trying to rush the 2-minute drill and they're trying to air it out. So I say no Lockett. I'm between Reed or Moss, and I'm going with Moss, dude. That's my thought. So anyone else out there, support me. Argue with me.
Yeah, Jordan Love's still inactive.
Exactly, yeah. Which is why I don't love my kicker, but let's get it, Malik. Oh, man, 1 minute, final lock-in, double check. Yeah, I don't think there's any injury we need to talk about. I didn't hear about any training camp. Warm-up injuries. I'm not going to let the Reggie Bush Thanksgiving situation happen to me ever again.
We're also here in a crazy Yahoo matchup.
Dude. And that's the one league I don't have Stevenson in. So I got lucky. If there's one thing that I can say I'm lucky with, it's that our Yahoo matchup is saved because, well, I don't want to call it saved yet, but
my only bind here is Jalen Warren or Javonte Williams, and I don't like anything I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I did just drop McLaughlin in one league, which is the backup to Williams, because they've just been giving Williams the lion's share of the backfield snaps. So
yeah, but 11 snaps, you know what I mean?
That's it, though. Well, because Bo Nix is just not getting the job done. Yep.
I see them having to rely on passing the ball to Warren this week.
Yep.
For now,
That would be huge. Let's see a Jalen Warren screen to the house today, dude, because Fields needs it. The heart of fantasy needs it. You guys want us to be high energy. You guys want us to be winning so we can come back every week. If we don't come back, it means we're losing.
This was so much fun. I wanted to get on air every week. We could last week because I was on a freaking a hot streak,
I think that's good. I'm glad we got Keeper League, right? Because if Dynasty doesn't go our way, we'll switch over to...
We're doing well, Keeper. Pull up that matchup. You got that on camera?
I don't, but I can.
As we start up here, it'll be nice to see. It'll be a good graphic.
Ooh, little Troy Franklin popping up. Not for the users, it's just our face, but... we'll show that off, dude, because that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT coming. He's the one that's going to save Bo Nix from all of his issues.
What do you think about this QB in Miami? You ever catch any of him?
No, we just what we saw once Tua went down, and it was really ugly. So I don't know. I don't have any confidence in them. All the talk is that they just need to go out and get somebody. Which, by the way, I've heard Fields and Bryce Young are both potential trade options for Miami. But all right, here it is. Here's the matchup.
That'd be crazy for him.
All right, we can see it well enough here. What do we got going on for the 1 o'clock, dude?
So we got the Steelers, Chargers.
Ooh, yeah. I got Dobbins coming at you. We got the JT Saquon matchup happening right now, right this second. 102, man. We probably got some kickoffs going right now.
Good. We got.
It is good. That is good.
Saints Eagles, yeah. This will be a test for the Saints here.
And this happened again. Dude, this is why my team's 2-0. This is the third week in a row that I started the defense against Carolina. I don't know how I'm getting it in the league, but I've got I just keep going right to waivers, and nobody else is requesting the defense against Carolina. We got the Red Rocket, right? What's his name? Dalton throwing today in Carolina. I think he's going to show his age this week. He's been great. He's been great every time he's came in, but
yeah, it's another year.
Yep.
Another year older.
Yeah, exactly. Dang. All right, man. We got to go. We got to go watch some football. We're still working on those NFL streaming rights, so
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah.
Eventually we could be watching these games together on. I mean, dude, if we ever get that, dude, we're also renting a facility where we're getting it catered, and they're throwing basically stream parties. Keep that one in the back of your head. That sounds legit. Not like a Diddy party, like a kind thing. What?
Giants fumble the kickoff here.
Whoa. All right. Go watch some football, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. You know Scott Hanson is getting great coverage of that right now.
Yeah, he loves it.
All right. Well, thank you for making this happen. Thank you for everyone else out there watching. And have a good Sunday football.
Win or lose, we love them. And love yourself. Don't forget it. The heart of fantasy.